Lies, heartbreak, and betrayal. Leo signs, your message is pretty heavy for this week. I have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Those are all the three of the worst swords. The Seven of Swords is the lying, the Three of Swords is the heartbreak, and the Five of Swords is some sort of sabotagey type of sketchy, shady behavior that someone might be doing. This is probably all wrapped up in what you're going to be facing this week. Or now this could be something that's happening, or it could be something that's being like shown to you and it already happened, right? And you could be the person on the dishing out end. Maybe you guys have been lying and you're going to be forced to either confront that lie, as in come clean and face it, or someone else is going to come clean and it's going to be revealed, you know, the extent of the heartbreak of this lie and this betrayal. Wow. Let's pull oracle cards and see what else they got. Leo. Interesting. So someone lives in fantasy land. That's what I'm getting from the heart, the number 4, and the ship. It's like they are almost like disassociated. That is the ship. It's like far removed from what the number 4, from reality, because they're focused on their heart and their feelings. Like it's almost like they imagine the best case scenario and just go with it. And it may or may not be reality. Now, I think that is why this person it's showing up as this person not expecting this. It's going to come out of left field, but it's because this person's sort of out in dreamland. So the Taurus with the 0 reverse, this person's almost just like la la land. And because of that, it's going to seem like sabotage, or it's going to come off like a lie, or maybe that's part of it. So you're going to have to piece this for whatever it is for your specific scenario. Let me pull some more cards. All right, so just pulling a few more cards. I'm getting the sense from these next few cards that this person is an idealist, and whatever is going on is going to come off as a lie, betrayal to them. And maybe that's not the case for everyone, but because look at this, Venus, Aquarius, and the number 6. That's someone who really believes in the best in people and expects the best out of people. That's what I'm seeing in those cards. And then down here with the hourglass and the arrow, there is something about timing that is important in this expectation. This person expects people to do the right thing, and also the right timing to be involved. So hopefully you guys know what that means. That seems like a specific message to your situation. All right, let's actually pull advice and see what the best advice for you on how to handle the situation is, whether you are the person on the receiving end of some sort of heartbreaking lie, or you're the person who has to deliver it to someone who seems kind of naive and is going to take it poorly, right? Let's see what we get for advice here. Advice for Leos. Leo, advice please for Leos. So the advice here is for the person who has to talk about the betrayal, the lie, etc., because we have the Hermit. That is explain specifically why, or talk about the very specifics of the situation. And it's not going to be fun because 6 of Swords. It's like, this isn't going to be a fun topic, or this isn't going to be a fun issue to have to like work through, because this is also a lot of explaining. It's like turning the 6 of Swords into the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is like victory and success. 6 of Swords is like, it's like denial, you know? So it's like saying, why did I do this? Well, I had a very good reason for doing this, and explain your reason in that you had a good reason for doing this. The 6 of Wands is your good reason for doing the things that you did, or vice versa, right? There needs to be a very clear-cut understanding with regards to the specifics of the situation. Looking down here, I get the 4 of Wands. That could be just a relationship, but this could be all about a relationship. This could be a betrayal within a relationship. So let's say if it is a relationship, let's say that you heard that there was some kind of like cheating happening, right? And then if you actually sat down to talk with the person, they'd be like, no, this person like forced themselves on me. They literally were like on top of me and I was trying to push them away, and someone saw that happen. Like, do you see like sometimes clarification of the specifics of the event kind of changes it completely? And in this case, I think that it's going to shed some light in what might be perceived as a betrayal, but to the other person, it's just like they had a reason for doing it. Down here, I do have the Ace of Wands at the very end, which is a sexual card. So again, could be cheating, could be some sort of flirtation, or that could be just like a theme that's involved, you know? See what the oracle cards have for advice. Okay, so Scorpio came out, and it came out sideways, which, I mean, I feel like that's just telling me this is going to be a painful experience. It's not going to be pleasant. but it needs to happen. This situation needs to play itself through. And looking down here, we have the skull and crossbones, we have the Libra sign, we have the rabbit here, we have the sword, and we have the city. There is something here on these 5 cards that talks about what everyone else, doing what everybody else does, okay? And getting clear on what it is that you, and changing that, because we have the skull and crossbones. So it's like, we're not gonna do what everybody else does anymore, because we have to get clear, the sword, on what our code of ethics are, what our rules are, how we fit into society, into the city here with the city card. But these 2 cards, Libra and the rabbit, they're really highlighting something that it's like, everybody does this, and it's like the generally accepted normal thing to do, and we have to sort of let go of some of that as part of this understanding that is going to have to happen, that is also going to be painful. It's like a painful letting go, right? And it might be a letting go of expectations. It might be rewriting the rules on some level, because we're getting but we're also getting really clear and on the same page here as to all parties involved. All right, guys, that was complicated, but that's your reading for today. Leos, thank you guys so much for being here. If this resonated, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and follow the channel if you want to see more of these.